a free open world game where you can build whatever you want while you fight for survival against the outbreak with friends? Well, welcome to Undawn. I was lucky enough to get early access to this game, so thank you to Undawn for sponsoring today's video. And you guys can get early access too by going and using the link in the description or in the pinned comment. The closed beta is currently only available for Android devices, but when the game launches in the summer, it will be available for both iOS and Android devices. But we begin with character customization. There's so much customization you can do to your character, from hairstyle to putting accessories on your character. And this is one of the coolest things in my opinion. You can have the option to take a picture of yourself and then you will literally be in Undawn. Then you enter into the world of Undawn. You'll start off in your homestead, and this is where you can create anything. The first thing I went and created was this interesting roof design, but then decided to go and build a home that actually looked good. There's so much customization you can do, from wall designs to adding accessories around your house to make it more cozy. And the best thing about creating an awesome looking homestead is being able to go and show it off to friends. Since Undawn is an open world game, you can play alongside other players and do pretty much everything together. Here is Ducky the gamer looking at my first attempt at a house. Let's just say he wasn't really that impressed. And here is me looking at his homestead and what he was able to go and do with his place. With you guys going and downloading this game, you have to go and do this. So by going and clicking the perks icon in the top right hand corner, you can enter code Parker in the creator code section and you can get a free summer ice cream hat. Trust me, this is something you guys have to go and do. But as much fun as it is to go and create and customize your homestead, there's a whole world outside for you to go and explore and survive with friends. Now, it's important to understand that Undawn has a vital indicator system such as hunger, dehydration, and health, and these are all things that you must constantly track in order to go and survive. And since our hunger levels were rising, Ducky and I went out to go and collect some food. So then by going outside my homestead, that's when we went and encountered the infected. With my assault rifle that I had, it was pretty easy to go and fend off the infected, but I definitely got jump scared a couple times. And there's more than just an assault rifle to use against the infected. Beyond just your normal standard weapons, you can use tactical gear such as melee weapons. There's drones, decoy bombs, auto turrets, and many more unique weapons. For me personally, I loved going and using the mine to go and blow up the infected in the area. But once again, me and Ducky were out to go and find some food. To go and get food, we had to kill deers and bears and collect that meat, and then that raw meat can be cooked at your homestead furnace where you can eat it and your hunger will go away. One of my favorite aspects of Undawn is the exploration. This is where I was able to get a full appreciation of the game and how amazing the graphics are. And now one thing you guys need to understand is that Undawn is a massive map with all sorts of terrain like plains, mines, deserts, swamps, and abandoned cities, and each one has its own ecosystem with animals, plants, and weather. It's just so crazy to think that a mobile game is able to go and achieve what Undawn has went and achieved. And this is once again where I'm recommending you guys to go and check out the closed beta for Android by clicking the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Now guys, I can go on and on how cool the exploration is, how groundbreaking the game feels like, all the customization that you can go and do to your character, your homestead. I can say all that stuff, but it's kind of up to you guys for just downloading it yourself, checking it out, and just going and exploring everything that this game has to go and offer. For example, me and Ducky were just exploring around and was able to find an outpost where other survivors were located. We were able to talk with each of the survivors and was offered quests. By completing these quests, we were offered items that could then go and benefit our character in game. And talking about items for our character, Undawn has some really awesome looking skins in the store. There's this Nebula Urban Ninja, which just looks absolutely insane. Like, just imagine coming across this guy in game. You know that he's probably someone that knows what he's doing. And this is another one of my favorite, this Grim Dawn skin. Like, dude, this man looks like the most threatening pumpkin of all time, but he looks so awesome. By traveling around the map, you can come across and collect items that will be crucial in your survival. I was able to go and find some seeds in a random building that I wasn't fully aware of what I could go and do with. And it wasn't until I came back to my homestead where I saw a garden area that I could then then go and use to plant the seed. And I was even bragging to Ducky how I was growing pineapple, and I was genuinely just going and enjoying my time there as a gardener in the apocalypse. And this just comes to show how the best thing about Undawn is that this is your game, and you can go and create your own path. If you want to build up your arsenal and destroy everything in sight, you can go and do that. If you just go and find pleasure in collecting seeds and growing out a garden, you can also go and do that as well. There's a Grand Prix race that you can be a part of, a futuristic mech that you can go and bring into battle. There's even a band mode where you can go and create music. And I'm saying all this because there's just endless possibilities that you can go and do in this game. Undawn also offers weekly events and side quests for players to go and engage with. In my opinion, this is one of the most important things a game can go and do, which is offering players new things to do on a weekly basis, which just keeps the game feeling really refreshing. I'm so happy that Undawn is doing that, and it just gets me that much more excited for the future on what they go and have planned. With that said, I'm encouraging everyone to go and download and play the Undawn closed beta for Android today by using the link in the description and in the pinned comment. And remember that this game launches in the summer, where it will be available for both iOS and Android. A huge thank you once again for Undawn for giving me early access and for sponsoring today's video.